And I love being the underdog in this race, because guess what? It takes the handcuffs off. You know, we have a record that we've been running on, and we have a record that we're going to continue running on. And I'm going to tell you, we have worked hard. We have worked hard to take over a city that's been broken, and we have worked hard to get things done through teamwork, and we have worked real hard to set a clear vision for the city of Pittsfield. And we've worked honestly hard to make sure that that vision is achieved. So far, all we have heard from my opponent is criticism. Simply criticism. The negative approach that we've heard, which divides one group of voters against the other, comes right out of the Lee Atwater, George Bush, Kevin Rowe campaign book. And we're not going to let that happen to us here in Pittsfield. It's that brand of politics that got this city broken in the first place. You know, it's the politics of divide and conquer. Downtown versus the neighborhoods, management versus labor, the rich versus the poor, oh my gosh, business versus the environment, the mayor versus the city council, and the city council versus the school committee. We can't let that politics creep back into the city of Pittsfield. We can't do that. So now the real race begins, and it begins tonight. And this race tells me it's 0-0, and we're in the top of the first inning. God, I'm a hopeless Red Sox. But I know one thing. We're not going to go back to that bitter politics of the past. And we are going to work hard. I'm asking you to do two things. I'm asking you to recommit yourself tonight for the toughest struggle that you have faced in the history of the city of Pittsfield. Because the choice is so incredibly clear. You have the coach against the critic. You have the new politics of Pittsfield, which is cooperation, collaboration, teamwork, and results, against the old politics, which is cut them up and spit them out, divide and conquer. I will fight for as long as I got lungs to keep investing in our school system. I won't do it with platitudes, I'll do it with money. And I sure as heck am going to fight, again, not with platitudes, but with true investment for the public safety of this city. We are going to show what it takes to be the best darn small city in the United States. And guess what? I'm not running because it's easy. I'm not running because it's easy. I'm running because it's hard and it's right to make absolutely sure that we continue our focus in the neighborhoods on improving the quality of housing, that we continue our focus in the neighborhoods on making affordable housing a reality for those who truly need it, for those who are working for less than a living wage. And we truly and absolutely must look at all we have done to make ourselves a more enlightened, more open, more tolerant, more compassionate, more creative, more innovative, more entrepreneurial community. And Jimmy Ruberto is there, and he will be there, and he will continue to be there to make absolutely sure Pittsfield moves forward. And he will do that if you help carry me up the hill. Because I need you now more than ever. And we need ourselves now more than ever. Because education is what's going to make this enlightened as a community. Do you hear me? At Sherman Baldwin's Forum. And what was it about?
Taxes.
Taxes and adding those people to the city payrolls. And who are those people? They're teachers, they're instructional employees, and they're policemen. Am I to apologize for that? Heck no, I stand proud. I stand proud and I stand with you to say education first, public safety first, and let's not fool around any longer. Let's find out what the vision of Mr. Bianchi is. Let's find out how he's going to freeze or reduce taxes and provide us with what we know we need to be the best school system, certainly in Berkshire County and for sure, to be up there with all of them in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. I thank you. I love you. And I'm ready for a beer. But before I do, I just want you to know, as difficult as these months have been, I appreciate all of your understanding. And as difficult as these months have been, I thank Gene Massimiano for holding the fort together.